The night sky went dark. The people of Oli held their breath. The moon, once full and bright, bled into darkness. Swollen by an eclipse foretold by the gods, silent gripped the land, broken only by the whisper of the elders and the haunting chant of the priestess. In a small hut beneath the sacred tree, a child was born. Hmm. Her mother, Adaku, clutched her tightly, her dark skin glittering with sweat, fear clutching her tired eyes. Her husband, Obinna, stood frozen, his strong frame trembling, his feet clutched as he stared at the infant in his wife's arms. The child did not cry. She did not wail like the others before her. Instead, she opened her eyes wide, molten gold, burning with something not of this world. Gasps filled the earth. The villagers peered inside, their faces twisted in fear. An Ogbanje, someone whispered, a child cursed by the spirit, a bringer of misfortune. Hmm. The priestess, Nwanyocha, stepped forward, her aged hands shaking as she pointed at the child. This girl was born under the forgotten moon. She will walk between two worlds, neither here nor there. If she stays, doom will follow. If she leaves, the gods will decide her end. The night swallowed her words, and outside, the wind howled through the trees. The gods had spoken. The child was named Nkemdilim. Let mine stay with me. But for how long will this last? Hmm. Year passed. The village of Oli is alive. Children run through the dusty paths. Mother pound yams. Men sharpen their blade. But somewhere, apart from them all, a girl sits alone. Hmm. Nkemdilim grew, but not as others did. The village children laugh and play beneath the sun, their mothers watching with soft smile. But Nkemdilim, she was different. She never felt sick, never cried, never feared, and the villagers fear her for it. She would walk through the village square, silent whisper following her every step. Women clutched their children closer. Elders averted their eyes. The men mutual behind her backs. At the river, the girls would help one another lift their water-filled calabashes onto their heads, laughing as they balanced them, but not her. She stood, her calabash on the ground, waiting, watching. The other pretended not to see. Only two girls stole glances at her, their eyes weary, their whisper sharp as knife. Alone, always alone. And yet, deep inside, she knew there was something waiting for her beyond this village, beyond their fear, something calling her. The air was heavy. The wind carried a whisper, ancient and familiar. You were not meant to be here, child. It came the limb gaps. She turned, but there was none. Then the river stirred. From its depths, a figure rose, a woman of light and shadow, Her presence commanding, her eyes the color of storm clouds. The goddess Annie. You are forgotten. Annie's voice echoed through the trees. You made an oath before the gods. You must fulfill it before the next eclipse or be lost forever. Nkemdilim breath caught in her throat. What oath? What did I promise? The goddess did not answer. Instead, she lifted her hand. A glowing white feather floated down onto Nkemdilim's palm. Find the one you swore to save. Only then will you remember. And then Annie, the goddess, was gone. This is serious. The river still, the night fell silent. But inside her, something has awakened. Nkemdilim rushed back to the village, only to find the elders gathered. Mistress Nwanyocha, the gods have spoken, she said. The cursed girl must be sacrificed before the eclipse, or she will bring ruin upon us all. The villagers nod in fearful agreement. Nkemdilim's parents stand frozen in horror. And Nkemdilim's whisper, I have to leave this place. She turned and ran into the forest, where the spirit whisper and the tree seems to move. She has no time. She must find the one she swore to save. Deep in the forbidden land, Nkemdilim stumbled upon a camp of warriors preparing for war. There she sees Ikemba, a fair battle scar warrior. When their eyes meet, something deep within her stir, a memory trying to break free. Then the flashback. Blood, a battle, a man dying in her arms, a hand glowing with forbidden magic, a whisper with promise, I will save you in the next life. Nkedilim gasped, staggering back to the future. Ikemba frowned. Ikemba asked, who are you? Nkedilim answered, someone who knows you, though I do not know why. Hmm. Mockingly, then you must be mad. Suddenly, enemy warriors ambush the camp. Sword clashes, arrow fly. Ikema fight fairly, but he is outnumbered. Nkemdilim starts saying, I made a promise. Her hands began to glow. Power surged through her veins. She raised her hands, and a wall of wind and fire erupted, pushing back the attackers. The warriors freeze, silent. Ikema stared at her in wonder. Then he asks, what are you? Nkemdilim answered softly, the one who must save you. The eclipse reaches its peak. A monstrous spirit beast emerges, its eyes glowing red, its twisted horns sliding through the sky. The villagers tremble, clutching their spear. The priestess stepped forward, her face torn between fear and wonder. The sky cracked open. The beast had come. It roared, shaking the very earth beneath their feet. The villagers covered their spear, useless against the creature's might. But in the center of it all stood Nkemdilim and Ikemba, side by side. She raised her hands. Golden light erupted. He lifted his sword, still meet shadow. Together they fought. a battle of gods and mortal, of faith and difference. And in one final binding explosion of light, the beast was gone. Hmm, what a victory. The villagers, once afraid, now look upon Nkemdilim in wonder. The priestess fall to her knees, tears streaming down her face. She is not a curse. She is a blessing, blessed by the gods. Then a golden light appeared, ready to take her. The priestess look at her and say, the gods await your decision, child. A golden light surrounds Nkemdilim. The gods have given her a choice: return to the spirit world or stay as a mortal, breaking the Ogbanje's curse forever. Nkemdilim look at the villagers, look at Ikemba and all her loved ones, and decided, I choose to live. The sky clear, the sacred tree burst into bloom, the village erupts in joy. Ikemba softly, what now? Nkemdilim smiling. This is not the end, it is only the beginning. As the villagers dance, Nkemdilim look beyond the horizon. The wall is vast. There are lost souls in need of a guide. Mm. The village rejoice. The sacred tree glow, and the whisper of the unseen spirit fade into the winds. Our story was never a cause, but about a destiny waiting to be claimed. Thank you for stopping by. Please support me by subscribing, commenting, like, turn on the notification button so you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. And also, please share my videos. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. I love you all. Be blessed.